Well, congratulations to Bulls linebacker Mitchell Gonser. He is the Mid-American Conference Defensive Player of the Week. It only took you 3 games here as a UB Bull to already dominate the conference. How does that feel?
It feels great. I just look at it as a team award. So the other 10 guys on the field with me, credit to those guys because, they make my life a lot easier out there on the field, communication-wise, execution-wise, and so on and so forth.
11 tackles, a sack, 3 tackles for loss. What felt so good? What felt so natural for you in the game against Kent State?
It's just, first conference opponent of the year. Every conference opponent's a big one. Just trying to make the most of my opportunity. And then, what felt so great is just, playing with the other 10 guys. I have great teammates, and they do a great job communicating and help me get in the right spots and just help me execute my job.
You had been mostly rotating through the first couple games, but all of a sudden you're playing so well at Kent State. I think you were on the field for the entire second half. Did that kind of take you back to your days when you never left the field?
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I don't remember coming off the field. I played kicker, punter, quarterback, receiver, free safety, linebacker, honestly, whatever is asked of me. Just a little nostalgia of, kind of reliving those glory days. So
yeah, and I think there's a good chance we won't see him come off the field very much moving forward. Talking about Bulls linebacker Mitchell Gonser as we get you ready for kickoff between the Bulls and the Troy Trojans. So Mitchell, for people that don't understand, when you play in the Ivy League like you did at Harvard, a lot of times you'll graduate with a year of eligibility left. So when you sort of knew that was coming, how much were you thinking about, well, where do I want to go play, and ultimately why was it UB?
Yes, sir. At Harvard, great time there. I had an extra year eligibility, and, obviously I wanted to keep playing. I love this game. I love everything about it. After the season, after the Yale game last November, I put my name in the transfer portal. Within about a week, I heard, Buffalo was the first school to recruit me in the portal. And, I'm just a loyal guy. Same thing at Harvard. They were the first school to ever recruit me as well. So, it's kind of that thing, if someone, shows interest to you and show that they care and they're the first one, then, I'm going to basically declare my allegiance to them, and that's kind of how I felt with Buffalo.
Yeah, well, it certainly is paying off. The fact that the Bulls saw something in you and that you decided this was the right place, and here we are talking to the reigning Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Mitchell, I'm sure there might not be the last time you win that award if you keep things going the way they are. Congratulations on a good start. Looking forward to even more stuff from you.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
That's Bulls linebacker Mitchell Gonser.